when you were a young man, if you wanted to sort of experience world building, you'd play Dungeons and Dragons or read a comic book. Today, it seems that when kids want to, younger readers want to experience world building, they go to video games. Do you see video games as a threat to fantasy writers like yourself who are presenting whole worlds in like books like The World of Ice and Fire for people to investigate? Are video games something that you think are eating away at writing or challenging what you do?
Video games are addictive. I don't play many video games, and it's not because I don't like them. It's because when I did play a few, I liked them too much. I would lose months to video. Somebody would give me a video game, and I'd start playing it, and then I'd be killed, and I'd have to play it again, and then I'd have to play it again. Next thing I know, it's like 7 in the morning. I've been up all night. I'm blurry-eyed, and I'm still playing this damn one more time, one more reboot here, to play the video game. So I finally said, no, I better stop doing that. But I do see kids who have the same reaction, who really get into video games. That being said, I think ultimately video games are going to become a new art form. I don't think they're there yet. They're fun. They're not art, but they could be art. We had last year, we had the premiere of season 4 of Game of Thrones right here in New York. And we had the premiere party afterwards, and Oculus Rift was at that premiere party with this virtual reality thing that they built where you ascended in the cage up the side of the wall. You put on this headset, and then you get in this cage, and you ascend up the side of the wall, and the wind buffets you, and the cage sways, and you walk on the wall, and the wildlings shoot arrows at you, and then you fall to your death. It's only like, I don't know, 30 seconds long or whatever, however long it was, but it was so realistic and so immersive that it was incredible. And ultimately you wed that technology with video games, and you can have an adventure, an experience that you will live. Because here you could see it, you could feel it, because the cage was rocking. They had wind machines that would, just like the wind howling along the wall, you could feel the cold winds. So they really had a lot of sensory stuff going on. Now, it's still a very primitive technology. It's a technology in its infancy. But when you take the plots and the world building of video games and you couple it with that, ultimately you will get an entertainment medium, not unlike many science fiction writers predicted a long time ago, where you'll put yourself in a sensory deprivation tank or something like that, and you're actually living some adventure where you're not just reading an author's event, but you're choosing, you're making your own decisions, you're going wherever it is, you're in a different world. I imagine the first ones to really pioneer this technology will be the porn guys, because porn always seems to lead every technological innovation here, from videos to to CDs, to whatever, to the internet now. But ultimately it will be used for all sorts of things, and hopefully at some point we'll get a Shakespeare who will make a true art form out of it, and we'll make a game that will be totally immersive. You won't even call it a game anymore. It'll be, I don't know what you'll call it, but will that affect what I do? Will that affect books or television or films? Hard to say. I don't know. Books are still around. Their death has been predicted numerous times. Films were going to kill books. They didn't. Television was going to kill books. It hasn't. The internet was going to kill books. No.